Takeover Insights, the podcast by and with Judith guys. Are you and your company affected by a takeover? Then you have come to the right place. Judith guys is the expert on American takeovers in the German-speaking region. She shares valuable tips and tricks with you and shows you how to leverage this change for yourself and your company. This podcast is also for you if you want to take over a company in a German-speaking region. It's time to take the chance. Takeovers, the greatest fears. Jumping to conclusions. I love movies and series. Over the years, my husband and I have built up quite the collection. But why I am telling you this? Because the entertainment industry generally shapes how we view mergers and acquisitions. Take the film Others People's Money. The main character is Lawrence Garfield, a corporate raider who buys distressed companies and sells off their assets. And surely you know Up in the Air. Ryan Bingham, played by George Clooney, flies around the US, laying off employees at the behest of his employer. He lands, conducts the sometimes 90-second layoffs and leaves. My German clients ask me about this movie so often, so I wrote an article for stern.de, where I discussed this film to explain why chaos breaks out when Americans acquire German companies. One of the most famous movies in this genre is, of course, Wall Street. But Fox, played by Charlie Sheen, dreams of making fast money and lands a meeting with the legendary Gordon Gekko, played by Michael Douglas. Fox allows himself to be carried away with Gekko's machinations and ends up living the dream until he realizes the airline his father works for is said to be sacrificed at the altar of fast money. All these movies have one thing in common. They incite fear. The consequences of this fear often rear their head in my line of work with clients who go through into the integration process with their own fears and prejudices, looking to easily available information in a situation at once new and unknown is a perfectly human response, especially when that information is more or less common knowledge and is commonly tied into talks and conversations. Movies are just one source of such easily available information. Other sources include cliches about American culture and news reports. And once people begin to avail themselves of this information, the rumor mill will begin to grind more than usual. Going round will be stories and suspicions, past experiences and fears. Master your daily work during the integration into an American parent company with the blueprint of a takeover. The book supports you with a clear system, many practical examples and tips. Learn more at www.thebridge-online.com. For sure, you will find also the link in the show notes.